All right, folks, good morning to you. We are headed into Mobile, back on the Causeway in our usual location here. Headed into Mardi Gras. Forgive the formal attire. Um, Yesterday evening, turns out not a big deal. Had a tripped breaker at the house down in Perdido Key. So, you know, hours drive both ways. For about a 20-second fix. The renter said, "Oh yeah, we can look at the breaker panel and check to see if a breaker's tripped." So I told them where it was and let them take a look at it, and they said, "Yeah, we can't figure it out. We don't see any breakers tripped." And you know, I, it's kind of a risk reward thing when you talk with guests about fixing problems. That yes, they can get it fixed faster than you can get there and figure it out yourself. But then also you got to kind of wonder about, how they're going to feel about their guest experience if you're, on the phone troubleshooting a breaker panel with them. And, some guests are handy. We've done that kind of stuff in the past. Gotten on FaceTime and helped people figure out, TVs and all that other kind of stuff. So, you just kind of have to, uh, play it delicately and see what you're going to do in any given situation. Yesterday, I just decided it was going to be better for me to go down there and figure it out myself. Um, because I was worried that maybe there was an actual problem with the water heaters, and if that was the case, uh, we had that backup water heater that I could have installed and at least gotten them going at half the house. So, anyways, that was what kind of led into the decision for me to head down there myself, and just figure it out. Fortunately, just a breaker. But yesterday got some good stuff done. Worked on some new software things. We are setting up with a new trust accounting software. Um, Working through the onboarding process with that so that we can kind of keep track of, every dollar and cent that comes into our possession and needs to get out of our possession. That's kind of one of the pillars of property management, is being able to um, show owners, hey, look, here's your owner statement, here's your income, here's the deductions that go to pay vendors for fees and cleanings and unexpected HVAC fixes and all that kind of stuff. So we use Clearing and Guesty. Clearing seems to have figured out how to make all of the finances stuff in the background work together. That's one of the biggest challenges, and it's disappointing that none of the property management software seems to have figured out how to make the accounting side easy. You kind of have to go to third party vendors to figure that stuff out. The hard part is, everybody pays you a different way. Airbnb collects payments and remits things to us. Verbo, we collect our own payments, but it's processed through our Stripe account. Booking.com, similar to Airbnb, they collect everything and send everything to you, but then they send you a separate invoice for your commission. Whereas Airbnb's taking their commission and just subtracting that from what they send you. So you've got all these different moving parts that you have to be able to say, okay, yeah, Airbnb, I got $1,000 from this booking from Airbnb, but they kept X dollars in commission. And so you have to tell your software, hey, look, yeah, we're not gonna, we don't pay Airbnb, they just short us what they get us. So like I said, it seems to have taken a third party vendor like Clearing to figure that process out. I don't know why the property management systems haven't bought somebody that's already figured that out. It would certainly, consolidate my billing and make my life a little bit easier if it was one thing instead of two things. But that is what it is. The other software, let's see, what else did we do? Um, it's slipping my mind here currently, but maybe we'll save that for episode two. We're pulling up here now on USS Alabama, Battleship Parkway. You might catch a glimpse of it. There it is, right over there over the left shoulder. Anyways, hope y'all have a good and safe Tuesday. We will catch up with y'all again in the next one.